Oh my god, what a game. The Edmonton Oilers, from 3-0 down, win game 4 in overtime. The series is 2-2. It's a best of 3. Game 5 is Saturday night. What a game. Like, an incredible game. 3-0 Florida, 4-3. Florida ties it with 19 seconds to go, and Leon Draisaitl throws one to the net. It goes off of Nico Mikkola and right between the wickets. And Edmonton wins at 5-4. Hold on. Alright. Let's get through the recap. Matthew Tkachuk opens the scoring, 11:40 into it. I have to remember the goal. Oh yeah, it was a 5-on-3. It was a win by Tkachuk. A win by Barkov, Tkachuk had it. He was going to wait, and he faked, and then shot it, snapped it past Skinner. And it's 1-0 Florida on the 5-on-3 power play. 5 minutes and 16 seconds later, Matthew Tkachuk doubles down. It was a Barkov back to the line. Jones at the point. Barkov and got the Tkachuk. It was Reinhart the shot, and Raymond Tkachuk right on the doorstep. Nothing Skinner can do there. 2-0 Panthers in the first. And I thought we were gonna go. I had it on the stream. I thought it was gonna be 2-0 after the first. And then Anton Lundell from a horrible turnover from behind the net. I think it was a turnover. Reinhart had it. It was dumped in deep. Stetcher, Verhaeghe, and it was turnover. Verhaeghe right to Lundell. Snapped it past Skinner, and Skinner was pulled at the end of the first. And Pickard started the second, and he was lights out. And speaking of Skinner, he stopped 22 of 23. He was amazing. That's why it's called Take Your Pickard. Then we head to the second period. Oilers start really early on the power play. Nugent Hopkins scores. It was McDavid at the point. This power play is really lethal, by the way. Bouchard, McDavid at the point. In deep for Draisaitl. Beautiful pass to Nuge. In and out of the net so fast, I thought it didn't even go in. It's 3-1. And just a little while longer, 9 minutes and 14 seconds later, Darnell Nurse makes it a 1-goal game. Florida had it in their own zone. They turned it over. It was Henrique back to Ekholm. Across the Nurse. And he just snaps it short side on Bobrovsky. And it's a 1-goal game. And it didn't last that long either. Because not even 2.5 minutes later, Vasily Podkolzin from 3-0 down has tied it. It was right after the draw. Draisaitl got the Nurse. Nurse walked in. Nurse waited behind the net. Just wrapped it around. It was anyways. Puck Podkolzin goes right in front. Backhander past the blocker. Past the blocker. Bobrovsky. 3-3. We head to the third period. From 3-0 down, it was all Florida in the first period. Shots were 17-7 in the first. Shots in the second were 17-10 Edmonton. 27-24 in shots after 2. Florida outshot, but it was more Florida in the first half. Edmonton scored, but it was so close. This was a great game. Jake Wallman, just a bomb from the faceoff dot. It was the time Reinhart had it behind the net. It was turnover by Barkov, and it was a pass from Kapanen. Wallman just walked in and just wound up and just ripped it glove side on Bobrovsky. 4-3 Edmonton. And just as we thought, we're not going to need overtime. With 20 seconds left, it was just a mad scramble. Pickard kind of whiffed on it, and it was turned over. Verhaeghe had it behind the net. Bennett, just a 3-on-1 pretty much in front of the net. Tkachuk couldn't shoot it and went right back to Reinhart, and he scored. And it's 4-4 after 60. To overtime. This was an amazing 8 minutes and 42 seconds of overtime. It was incredible. Back and forth action. As Bouchard had it behind in his own end, Ekholm had it. got up to Podkolzin. Beautiful little pass to Draisaitl. He drove in, and it goes right off of Mikkola and right between Bobrovsky's pads. Edmonton wins it down 3-0 and wins Game 4. And the series is 2-2. And whoever wins on Saturday can win the cup on Monday or Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I think Game 6 is Tuesday. Let me check. Yes. The cup will be in the building on Tuesday. And if nobody wins, if we have a Game 7, it'll be Friday. I don't know what my schedule for work is yet. If I don't work on Tuesday or Friday, amazing. I'm hoping I don't work both days, but we'll see. All right. Quick recap, because I am out of breath. Amazing game. This was going to be called Ref Puck at one point, because there was a lot of penalties that should have been called, and a lot of penalties that should have been called and shouldn't have been called. There was a huge hit from behind, but we're not going to get into it. I'm not going to rant for 25 minutes about this. Amazing game. Game 5 Saturday. I will be live on Saturday for it because I only work until 6 and the game starts at 7. So I will be on Saturday live streaming it. Hope you guys enjoy, and this is going to be a great last 2 or 3 games of the series.